It looks like you made a pretty big decision and decided to play an MMORPG. And honestly, you made a great choice by picking Albion Online. This is one of the best MMORPGs you can get into, and in this video I am going to help you with the best possible start. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know so you can follow along and learn as you play. This will be a long video, but don't worry, there will be timestamps so you can come back or skip around whenever you want. But if you are brand new to Albion Online, I really recommend watching from start to finish. It will make your early game so much easier. And before we start, I want to ask you a small favor. If you want to support me, please create your account using my referral link. You can find it in the comment section. Now I will assume you already signed up and downloaded the game, so let's jump in and start our journey. First, obviously we are going to create our account, the character. Let's go with some mustache, right? Choose a name. Okay, pick your name carefully because you are never gonna be able to change it. Even if you want to pay for it, there is no option. This name will stick with you forever unless it's super offensive name. If that's the case, SPI will change it to a random name, so pick your name carefully. So let's type sub to Hobo. Maybe you guys wanna subscribe to the channel too. Go ahead, do it. And we are gonna start with the tutorial, obviously, because it will give us 3 days of premium at the end of it, and we will walk through everything you need to know. So we get up here and just follow the commands. Here we are gonna talk with this guy. He will say climb to tower. We will do that. Nothing crazy just yet. We are just gonna look around a little bit. Here this ship will be our getaway from the tutorial zone. By pressing F you can use your boots, which will increase your speed, and will have other benefits too, depending on which boots you use. We will come to that, don't worry. Now we are gonna collect rough stones and rough logs. And that's done. Now let's go back. He will give us a sword, I believe. Oh, sorry, we will craft the sword. And then he will give us the shield. So after you craft it, just open your inventory and equip it. For now, we are gonna use the second spell. Click here, get the shield, accept the quest, equip the shield and just go. So now we are gonna kill these guys. Let's put them together to easily kill all of them together. Nice. And after that we have this guy here that we need to kill. And you can heal up like this. For now, we are gonna change that spell in the future. Let's just kill him. You can dodge these types of skills by just moving around or using your abilities, which will be important all the time, because usually you don't want to get hit. And now we are in this area. We are gonna talk with Captain Tia. She will say buy a mount from the marketplace. Let's just do that. We are gonna buy the mule. Equip that. By pressing A, you can use your mount. And let's start with a tip actually. Let's say you dismounted and doing your thing and you want to get up again. If you press A, it will take longer, but if you just come up and click on the mount itself, you will mount up way quicker. Keep that in mind. And after that we are gonna accept this quest, which is called the right tools. We're gonna come here. You will have to craft these two, and the other two will be rewarded from this guy. So let's check it again. So in total we need 6 rough stones and 6 rough logs, which we can collect quite fast. 6 stones are done. 4 more logs. And we are done with that too. Now we are gonna come to the tool maker, craft one pickaxe and a regular axe. Come to this guy again, and now we have every single tool except the stone, which we don't need for now. And after that we have our next quest called Gathering Wood and Hide. We are gonna accept that and we will go into the forest, which is right here. And to check out the minimap, you can use the shortcut N. It will look like this. You can see some information about your region and map in this page. We are gonna talk about that later. So in the quest it says gather up 6 birch logs and rugged hide, but we are gonna collect more than that to be able to craft our tier 2 set, which is optional, but I recommend you to do it so you get used to the gathering and crafting in this game, which is a huge part of this game. Everything is crafted by players and sold by players, so it's better for you to learn that early on. You don't have to craft or gather anything. It's a sandbox game, but just so you know, I think it's good to know. That was a weird sentence, but hey. So we are gonna collect 44 leather, hide, and then we are gonna turn it into hide by refining it. You will see that. So in total we need 44 hides, and after that we are gonna refine it and we will turn it into leather, which we will use to craft our items. Okay, I think we are not done yet. We need a little bit more. Okay, after this one we will have enough. Alright, we got everything we need from this map for now. Let's just go back. Okay, we are gonna say complete, and he will send us to the forest. Not the forest, the mountains. So let's just go there. And here we are gonna collect 20 copper and 12 cotton. Even though it says less than that. Just follow along. It will all make sense pretty soon. We just need 12 cottons. So we need 3 more. And like I said, after this we are gonna collect 20 coppers. Which looks like this. Okay, we got enough copper now, so we can go back. Once again to double check, 44 leather, 20 copper, like 4 wood is enough, and 12 cotton, if I'm not mistaken. So, let's talk with Silas again. So now he is gonna teach us how to refine. Now we are gonna refine our raw materials. We will get into this a little bit more detailed in this video, in a different section, but for now, just use these NPCs and refine your raw resources. And that's done. After we are done with refining, we are gonna come to this guy, give the items. So maybe I miscalculated, we might have to gather a little bit more, but we will see. That's completed. So this is your destiny board, and it might look a little crowded, which is, but you have all of your items here, like weapons, armors. So in the Journeyman Hunter tree you have bow, daggers, spears. We are gonna come to that, but in this video we are gonna go with Journeyman Warrior route, and we are gonna play with a battle axe because it's a really good beginner weapon. It's quite strong and relatively easy to play. So now the quest says go into the forest once again. Let's just do that. And while we are here, let's gather like 3, 4 more hide. I mean leather. Sorry, hide. Because we will need it. Because I forgot that we need to give some of them to the ship, so that's why the first numbers were a little bit wrong. So now we are gonna go this place and steal the map, which will be quite easy. This is your food slot, by the way. This specific food increases your health regeneration outside of combat, which is a good food. Obviously it's low tier, but just get the idea. Okay, now we're in the right place. Let's kill these guys so we can climb up. Oh, by the way, see, this guy is attacking us, right? If you go and mount up, he will stop attacking you. This is how you de-aggro the mobs. And if they hit you when you are trying to mount up, you can't mount up. But there is a trick for that. If you have a skill with a shield, so he's hitting me, I activate my shield, and then if I try to mount up, I will be able to mount up, because how the shields work in this game. Okay, I'm not able to steal it for some reason. Oh, yeah, I forgot to complete this first, so we need to unlock Train a Fighter on Destiny board first. And to do that, we are just gonna kill the mobs around. It's not gonna take too much time. You can group them together and kill all 4 of them or more at the same time. See, we are at 60%. And if someone is already hitting a mob and you try to go attack that monster, you are not gonna get the benefits or the experience from it. So don't try to do that. Couple more, maybe like 4 or 5, enough. We are at 79%. Okay, we are done. Let's go back. So we already stole the map, now we just have to go back and talk with the captain. Alright, we are back. Let's find the captain.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Here we want to craft a sword. That's what we want, because later on we are gonna unlock a battle axe, and for that we need to go through the sword line first. Okay. We are just gonna craft it. So you can come back to the captain to complete the quest.
Found everything you need.
Here she will say that you need to buy tier 2 head armor, chest armor and foot armor. Sorry, foot armor and an offense. But instead of doing that, we are just gonna craft it ourselves. But we are missing a little bit of copper, so let's get some copper right away. You can just buy them from marketplace, but I just want to show you how you can get your own gear in Albion Online. Which you are not gonna do a lot while you are playing, because most of the times it's not really worth it, unless you are really committed to crafting gear. Which is then like, it's not gonna be something that you want to deal with in the early game stage. Obviously, to be able to craft something with these raw resources, we need to refine them once again. And that's done. Now we can craft our offense. Here, for this build, open up Hunter's Lodge, click on the second tab and craft Mercenary Hood. After that, craft a Mercenary Jacket. We are gonna use these items in higher tiers too, so we have to start with tier 2 first. And then equip them and choose Bloodlust. Once we activate this and deal direct damage, it will heal us, which is very useful. And this one has this skill called Hold, which slows enemies plus interrupts the enemy spellcasting, which is important. And after that, come to this guy again, Warrior's Forge, and craft one Soldier's Boot. But look at that, we are still missing some copper. So let's go back once again. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I calculated it correctly, but well, these things happen. Let's just get a little bit more really quickly. Alright, now I am sure that we have enough copper. Let's refine it again. Smelter. And craft our soldier boots. Once again, we are going to use that item a lot in the future too. Obviously, it will be higher tiers, but the name of our armors will be the same for a long time. But we are going to change our main hand and offhand really soon.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like I forgot to accept the quest, but it doesn't matter, just accept it. Now, only thing we need to do is interact with the marketplace, just open it, and you are done. Here you go. And we just accepted our last quest. So before we leave this area, come here and buy like 2 more mules. As you can see now, we are overweight. And when you are overweight, you move slowly. And if you are extra overweight, you can't even move. So you need to pay attention to this while you are playing the game. You don't want to get overweight at all. To prevent this for now, we are just gonna choose this passive skill, which will increase our carry amount, and we are gonna be fine. You can do this trick once you are out of the tutorial zone too. Whenever you need it, you can do it. Every shoe has this passive skill, which you can pick if you need. And before we leave, we can come here and craft 1 bag, which will give us even more carry capacity, max load. So let's just equip that. And maybe we can buy even 1 more mule. I'm buying these because we are gonna sell them for a little bit more higher price in the royalty. That's the plan. Okay, find the heretic fort in the mountains. Let's go. So we are just following the orders. Okay, we need to kill 10 mobs, which shouldn't be an issue. Especially with our new gear, we are a little bit more stronger. Okay, 6 more left. Oh, I missed this one. Okay, now I will show you how this armor skill works. So as you can see, our HP is low, and if I activate Bloodlust and deal damage, we are gonna heal up. That's simple. Try to master that because it will be really helpful, since we are gonna use the same armor set in the future. And don't forget to equip your cape. Normally there are special capes that we are gonna use after our early stage, but for now we are just using a regular cape, which give us a little bit of energy, I believe, and some item power, which is stated right here. It's our average item power. You can see it here. It's 506 right now. Okay, we already killed 10 mobs. We're gonna come here, set a fire. That's done. Now we are going to this place. Man, it's been a while since I made a video with my webcam open, so I am a little bit more anxious than regular. So, sorry about that, I guess. Okay, basically now we are done with the tutorial zone. We are just gonna click here, accept. And now we will pick our starter town. So, this is kinda important, especially after the latest faction warfare update. There are two crowded and strong factions. One of them is the Swampcross one, Thetford, and the other one is Limehurst. So I will go with Limehurst because it is closer to Bridgewatch. If you want to get into Gathering, you can find leather resources more in Bridgewatch, so I want to be close to that. That's why I'm gonna choose Limehurst. So let's click that. We're gonna be teleported. You can watch this if you want. It is actually pretty cool, but I'm gonna skip it. But feel free to watch it. You have unclaimed rewards. Do you want to see them now? Sure. Registration reward. What is that? Okay. These are tomes. Tome of Insights, which will give us combat fame. Basically, it is experience. We call experience fame in this game, kinda. So get used to it. Now the game says choose your pet. But honestly, we don't have to choose any of it. We are just gonna click skip. And all of the quests will be available right away. So there is one important, actually two important ones here. See, finish a randomized dungeon. You can see that here and here, which will give us this royal sigil. And we can sell it for 25k. We are gonna have two of them, so we will start the game with almost 50k, which is more than enough for our first set. So on our way back to Limehurst, we are gonna try to find a solo dungeon and we are gonna complete it. But before that, you can just click some of the players here, I mean one of them, and press Y, which will let you inspect them. And just press that button 30 times to get some achievements. Once again, those achievements will give us Tome of Insight, basically free fame, which we will need. It might look boring, but it's not gonna take too much time. As you can see, we got some free tomes. Now let's move. So to sell your stuff, just open up the marketplace, click sell. And to get more information, click this little arrow here. So in this page, you will be able to see how many of these items sold in the last 24 hours, 7 days, and 4 weeks. As you can see, not many of them sells here, so we are gonna sell it in the Royal City, Limehurst.
Stay honest.
Okay, our plan is to go northwest gate, which this one. So we are on our way to Limehurst, but on the way, like I said, we need to find a random dungeon, which will be easy. Just leave the road and walk through the forest. I will show you when we find it. Oh, here you go. It will look like this. It might not be on the same spot because these are randomly appear and disappear. So just walk around the map and find this and get in. That's simple. Once you are inside, we don't have to kill all of the monsters because we are just doing this for the achievement. You can just skip some of the monsters or you can kill all of them, it's up to you. It will take a bit of time if you decide to kill everything. And if you kill everything, you can open the chest at the end of this dungeon. But these dungeons are not really rewarding. So we just want to kill the boss and get the achievement. That's our goal. So I'm just gonna skip these. To save some time. Once again, I'm just gonna move on. Now this bomb will kill him. We can do the same trick here. So this is a side boss. I mean, we don't even have a boss, but if we clear these mobs... Oh, the boss is here. So if we kill this guy, we can open this side chest. But we don't wanna spend time with that. Try to skip as much as you can. And these little things are called shrines, which will give you a random buff. For example, this one heals you and reflects 20% of the incoming damage. But unfortunately, solo dungeons in this game are not that good. They are quite nerfed for a while. So this is not really a content that we are going to do a lot. So I'm just saying that so you don't chase solo dungeons. Just follow the video and you'll have a decent, pretty good early game experience. Okay, now all we have to do is kill this guy. It shouldn't be too hard. Especially since we have the shrine too. Like I said, we are not gonna be able to open the chest, which doesn't give you anything anyways. We are just doing this for the achievements. Try to get away from these AoE skills. Just like get that muscle memory, because your positioning and everything is really important in this game, especially in PvP. I mean, it's important in PvE too, but you know. Okay, we got the achievement completed message. Now we can get out. If you kill all of the monsters, you can open the chest too, but I don't recommend it. So now we are just gonna click A and exit the dungeon. And then we are gonna be on our way back to Limehurst, which is our main city. Now you can just go to Limehurst, Northwest Gate. I will meet you there in a second. And just like that, we arrived to the Limehurst, which is gonna be our main city for a long time. Now what we want to do is click here and collect all of the rewards. And then go into the marketplace, which is right here. And now what we want to do is selling these royal sigils, these two. Click sell. So we don't want to wait. If we create a sell order, we will have to wait for someone to buy it. But for now, we are just gonna quick sell and grab our 54k silver, which will complete another quest and give us our 3 days premium. As you can see here, it says sell items worth 50k silver at marketplace, which gives you 3 days of premium. Once again, claim all of the rewards, and then we can activate our premium. And just like that, we got 3 days of premium to play with. Well, since we mentioned premium, let's talk about premium. Premium gives you 50% fame bonus, 10,000 focus per day, and 30 learning points per day, which is a pretty big deal. The 50% fame bonus is really important. Other than that, you can buy an island if you have premium, which I don't really recommend for new players. at this early stage. Plus it gives you 50% silver and loot from mobs, 50% gathering yield, and 100% crop yield plus 100% animal growth rate. Sorry about the noises coming from outside. And on top of that, you get 50% reduced market tax. So premium is really important. You should get it if you have the budget for it, basically. So you can grind silver in game, then turn it into gold by buying gold on this page. And with gold you can buy your premium without paying real life money, which will take a lot of time to do, especially for an early player. So if you have the budget, to be honest, I'm just being honest with you guys, you can just buy the 30-day premium if you have the budget for it. But if you don't worry about it. You can like grind 30 million silver to buy 1 month of premium. It's not that hard, but it can be a little tough for a new player. So I will make videos for that in the future too. But like I said, it depends on your budget obviously. But personally, I am just getting the premium and playing with premium. You can think of it a little subscription fee. But like I said, you don't have to do it. It's not necessary. You can grind in-game silver and then buy the premium with that. It's completely up to you. And it is very doable. So you don't have to worry about it for now. But I just wanted to mention it since we just talked about premium. So now let's get rid of these unnecessary stuff by creating sell orders. It doesn't matter, you can just sell them too, but doing this will give you some achievements too, so just create sell orders. It shouldn't take long. So let's see if we can use tier 3 items first. We are even gonna sell our mules. Okay, that's done. Now you can click B and check if you can use tier 3 items. Right now we can't. So to be able to do that, we are just gonna use these tomes. Now we should be able to use them. Yes, now we can use tier 3 items. Open up the marketplace, come to the buy section, and press shift and click on your item. It will automatically put the name for you. Then choose tier 3, buy it, do the same for all of them. Here you go. Well, we don't have to buy the cape. So we got the armor pieces. It looks like this. Now we're gonna buy tier 3 sword, since, let me double check. We should, yeah, we can buy the X. Come here, choose X and get the Journeyman's Battle Axe. Equip that. Okay. So the thing is, we want to use the torch offhand, which is in a different item 3. And to be able to use it, we are just gonna get a tier 3 bow. Just follow along. Shouldn't be too hard. Just get this. Equip it. You don't have to select anything. Just use 2 tomes. It should be enough. Well, it wasn't enough. Use 1 more. And nice. Now we can use Journeyman's torch. Now equip your battle axe. Open the shop. Type torch. Choose tier 3. Buy this guy. And use it. So this is how our gear will look like for some time. But before we leave here, we are just going to use rest of the Tome of Insights to unlock tier 4, that should be enough, but let's double check. As you can see now, we can use tier 4, which was our goal to achieve, and we achieved that. Congrats. Now, as you can guess, we need to buy tier 4 items. We are gonna do the same. Choose tier 4. So you can choose the quality here. It will give you extra item power. For now, you can choose good. And here we have enchantments, which once again increases the item power of the weapon. As you can see, 720, 4.1 is 820, 4.2 is for 920. So basically these enchantments adds one more tier worth of item power to your weapon or armor. But let's not get too confused and just buy tier 4 items. Tier 4 version of the items we have. And after that we are gonna enhance them to make 4.1. So for the cape, just type cape. Okay. By the way, these locked abilities will open up once we level up our main weapon tree. Right now it's 1. So as you can see, we are gonna get a new one at 3, 15, 40, 70 and 85. The level you see here is called spec. And our goal is to reach 100 on X fighter. And on top of that, we want to reach 100 for this specific Battle Axe combat specialization, which will take some time, but that's our goal. And after that you want to like level up all of the other ones, but you don't have to worry about that for now. Every single item in the same tree buffs the other items as well, so that's why you kinda need to level all of them up. But Battle Axe gonna be your beginner item, so in the future you can choose a different weapon tree and try to focus on that. That's not the topic right now. Man, I hope I'm not getting too confused. Okay. You can choose these spells for now. Once we unlock this Rending Spin, we are gonna use that one. But the rest will look like this for now. Make sure to choose the passive skills. Okay. Oh, we forgot to buy tier 4 torch. And as you can see, offense don't have any spells, they just give you stat bonuses. For example, torch increases your auto attack speed and decreases your cooldown rate. Alright, we got all tier 4 items. Now we want to upgrade them to 4.1. Okay, now we are just gonna buy 768 runes to upgrade these items to 4.1. And to make it a little bit less time consuming, we are just gonna create a buy order with the sell price, which will give us the items right away. As you can see, we got enough. And we got a bunch of achievements for that. And on top of that, we need to buy a mount, which will go for the horse. This time we are gonna go with tier 3, because we are on the budget. And since we are here, we can get some potions. 2 of these should be enough. And instead of this one, we are gonna buy a fish. 2 of these should be enough for now. And we can sell all of the remaining items to have some pocket change. And now that's completed. Call your mount and get out. And we got another achievement because we ride a horse. And now you want to find this Artifact Foundry NPC. Click on it, click the second tab and put your items here. and just click enhance or enchant. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And now they're all 4.1. I'm not gonna do it for the cape just yet. It can stay that way. Oh, I forgot to offend.
10% chance, 90% skill.
Alright, now we have 800 average item power, which is okay for now. So basically we can do whatever we want right now. This is the perfect way to complete the tutorial and get ready for other activities that you can do. But we don't have enough silver to buy our set back if we lose it. So first we are gonna play in the safe zones. If you wanna be risky, you can just go to the black zone. Actually, I have another beginner guide that I go to the black zone straight away. If you like that playstyle a little bit more, you can check that out. But now we are gonna use the faction warfare update. We are gonna faction flag and go around in the yellow zones and collect some loot. But if you are not interested in that, you can check out the timestamps and like pick whatever you want to do and follow along. But right now we are gonna play it safe and just go faction flag. And to be able to do faction content, we need to find the faction NPC and click on it. As you can see, it requires a little bit more fame to enlist. And to fix that, we are just gonna claim all of our rewards. These are fireworks, by the way. Like, basically kinda useless, but I just want to show it to you. I'm gonna trash them, but you can store them in your bank. So it looks like this. Kinda cool, but we don't need them. So let's just destroy them. And we are gonna use all of these experience fame books basically to get enough fame to be able to do faction content, which will be more than enough. And these are tomes for learning points. Actually, let's talk about that a little bit. So press B and open up your destiny board. Here you can see your learning points. And if you activate it, everything will spend learning points to make your progress faster, but we don't want that. We will only use that for gathering. And to be able to do that, just uncheck all of these except gathering. And inside of gathering, for now you can close all of them. We are gonna talk about that once we get to gathering part. Actually, you can just turn it off completely for now, so you don't waste it by accident. Make sure that quick learn, which is this button, is deactivated. Okay, now it's time to enlist. And we still don't have enough. Interesting. Maybe this will make it enough. Well, I mean, we were close. Okay, let's just go out and kill some monsters, which shouldn't take too long. Just get out. Probably for that we just got another achievement. Use it and it will be enough. Now we can come back and enlist. Okay, that was quickly done. Alright, click enlist. Yes. And then we are gonna click flag. Now we have our flag. As you can see, all of these people has that. They have different ranks. Obviously we are at the lowest rank right now. Mercenary. So here what we wanna do is to find camps to do together with our faction and get loot plus Tome of Insights. And the camps looks like these. Well, not these. Maybe here we have some. Yeah, they look like this. We will try to find those, get into a random party, or you don't have to. But if we can, we will get into a party and do those. Obviously, only thing we need to be careful about is, for now, we are just gonna go for yellow zones and blue zones. You don't want to go to the red zones, because in the red zones, if you die, you lose all of your items. But in the yellow and blue zones, you just get knocked down and you can just get up, nothing happens. You just need to repair your items, which doesn't cost much at this stage. And they added this transport NPC, so we don't have to walk around. We can just teleport. So here I don't see too many camps available at this part of the map. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna get teleported to this part, but let's check it first to see if there's anything available. Actually, this side looks kind of silent too. So my goal is to get near this map so we can complete these in 4 minutes. I'm just gonna click this and say travel, which will cost 5k, but don't worry, we are gonna make that back quite easily. Actually, we have camps right in this map, which is perfect. Just go there. So these are other factions. As you can see, they have a different flag. This guy is on Bridge Watch. They can attack us here, but if we die, nothing happens. We just get up in these places. If we die, you will see, but you don't have to worry about it. You can click on someone's name and click join party, which they usually accept. So now you have a big ass party, and from now on we are just gonna follow them to clear camps together. And as you can see, my layout looks different. To change that, you can use general UI settings and click on this and edit however you like. If you just want to copy my exact settings, you can find them in my Discord. So yeah, you can find that in my Discord, and you can ask your questions in my Discord too. So make sure to join it. So from this one we didn't get too much. Actually, we didn't even get to attack because I was talking. So as you can see, they are pinging the map. It looks like we are going this way. So like I said, we're just gonna follow them. And as you can realize, we jumped right into the action, but we are not really risking anything, so it is kind of fun. I'm glad they brought this update, so newer players can experience action right away. I'm just following them. They are going southwest, so we will go there too. Obviously this will be different for you, because you are gonna find a different party, but the idea is the same. We will do this until we get like 200-300k silver, and along the way we will get fame too, which is gonna be great. I just realized that I didn't have my headphones on, and the voice is really important in this game. I mean, the sounds are really important, because you can hear the footsteps, you can hear other people's horses and the lethal zones. This is important because you can tell if someone is approaching towards you by just listening to their noises. So try to get used to that as well. It's a really big part of the game, and a lot of people underestimates that. Since we used a bunch of tomes, we already have this Q spell available, so pick that one. We are gonna fight with that. So finally we got into some action, and as you can see, we are getting fame plus faction points, and with faction points we can get more stuff to sell. This camp is completed, and we got more fame. Don't get discouraged if you don't get any items that you can sell. We really need these Tome of Insights too. Like I said, fame means experience, and we really need to level up our spec in this item, so we get more item power. To learn these little details, I have a different video that I touched upon on different topics that you need to know. You can check that once you have time to, because I'm basically gonna walk you through everything we need to do for now in the early stages. But that video has like 9 tips that you should know. You can check that out too on the site later on. And usually I make my videos with a script ready beforehand, and this one is not like that, so it's a little bit more messy. So sorry about that. I'm trying to get used to it. And here we have another camp. The bigger ones gives better loot, but they are not available right now. I mean, it depends, it's all RNG. But yeah, just try to complete as much as you can. And we are completely safe here. That's the good part. Normally, if you see like red players like this on your map, you don't want to run towards them. That's not a good thing to do. We can even fight with them actually, since we don't risk anything. See? This is basically some friendly action. Okay, this one is done too. Oh, we didn't get anything from this one. Unfortunate. While running around, we can claim our rewards and use these to get more fame. And if you want to ping somewhere on the map, you can just click the spot you want and it will create a ping. And I'm pinging that location because this camp is gonna be available very soon, in a minute. So I think we should go there and clear it. Most of the time, all of these players are newbies like you. So you can be free to take some initiative. For us, blue and yellow zones are just the starter zones. We are not gonna play in these safe areas forever. I think some people just do that, they enjoy it. Personally, I don't. It takes the soul of this game, I think. So we are just here to make some silver and then we are gonna move on. First, we are gonna move on to the red zones to do more faction stuff in the red zones. After we get like 100 to 100k silver to be able to buy our set again if we die. And after that, we are gonna move on to the black zone. Or Avalonian roads. We will come to that, don't worry. But for now, just follow along and clear some camps with your faction. And this is fun. This is like just puts you into some gameplay with other people. And I think that's what MMORPGs are all about. This is a good way to start your journey, I think. As you can see, we are getting experience. I mean fame, let's call it fame from now on. Because it is what it is. It's the real name in this game. And that green stuff is faction points. See, 12 faction points we got. We will be able to buy stuff with that too, so it's important. And as you can see here, only 7 mobs left to be able to unlock the chest. Should happen pretty soon. And even if you don't hit any of the monsters, if you are just inside of this area, you will still get to open the chest. But don't be that guy, just help out. So that way you can get some fame too. Chest is right here. 2 more mobs. Let's see if we are gonna get lucky this time. Here you go. We got 200k silver. Which is more than enough for now. But since we are already here, let's go and clear this camp too. By the way, I'm gonna move on to the red zone after this, but you can keep doing this until you feel comfortable. So there is no like limit. You can just keep running around in the yellow and blue zones, completely safe, saving some silver. But I kinda move a little bit faster than that, so very soon we are gonna move to the red zones. But first let's clear this camp. And get used to keeping your horse right next to you all the time. It will be really important in the lethal zones. You always need to be ready to mount up and get away. That's the first and most important defensive move you need to get used to. Okay, we completed this one too. Let's check out the chest. Oh, unfortunate. We didn't get much from this one. Well, let's move on to the next. Okay, we completed this one too. And we got our daily reward from Limer's faction, which we will talk about later. Oh, this one was empty too. Okay, I think it's time to go back. You can do the same. And once you reach like 200k, you can go back and get ready for the red zone action, which I assume will be more rewarding. So get away from people and click R and press yes, which will send you back to Limehurst in this case. Come down to the marketplace once again. We will create our sell orders for some of these items. For example, yes. And we can sell the rest by using the quick sell option. You can see the price difference here if you quick sell, how much money you are gonna lose. But it's okay, just sell them. And then use your bag of silver. Use your tomes. We have more than 160k and we have stuff inside of the marketplace waiting to be sold. So yeah, claim all of the rewards. Use the books and everything. Store the fireworks or trash them. Use the tomes. And now we are ready to go in the black zone. But before that, I'm gonna take a little break to get some water and things. And after that, we are gonna continue. Alright, so far we spent 1 hour and 18 minutes. And now we are gonna continue our journey in the red zone. Still, we are gonna do the same thing as we did in the yellow and blue zones. We will try to, you know, do some faction stuff with our faction mates to get some loot. Okay, there is nothing here that we need to worry about. Some of the items we listed are sold, it looks like. Okay, now let's check the map. We can go up here or here. So let's take a look at the map once again. Okay, let's start with this. With this one. After that, we're gonna look around basically to find to find camps to clear. Okay, we are here. Oh, if we hurry up, we might reach to this camp, but probably we will be a bit late. But maybe we can at least find a party, so that way then we have a group to follow. That's the important part. Try to get into a party and then it should be way easier to find the camps. And right here you can see how many flagged people in this map. So they are just straight up PvP flagged, not faction flag, but they can still attack you. But we don't know how many enemies we have from different factions in here. So try to be careful. Because once again, if we die here, we lose our loot and items. We should be able to open the chest. Okay, I clicked it. We got 43k. Not much, but I mean, we basically didn't do anything. I'm randomly clicking on people to find a party. This one is not good. So basically, oh, here we go, we found a party. So if you see any red blobs or different colored circles other than green, just be careful, don't get too near to them. Right now we are not here to fight. We are just running around clearing camps for the loot and the fame. That's our goal. Okay, as you can see, we are clearing this map, getting a bunch of fame. And faction points at the same time, so it's really good. Plus we will get to open the chest too. Four mobs left. Oh, I can see. Okay, they are here. So in the red zone, you need to be careful while opening the chest. If you see any red nameplates, just move. Get away. Man, I can't even see the chest. It should be somewhere here. Okay, I found it. Let's see if we're gonna get something. We just get tomes, which is alright. We are going to the other one on the south corner of the map. I think I will cut the parts that I run around and I will show you the chest results and I will show you my fame occasionally, and if something happens it will be in the video too. So just play along get into a party, run through camps in the red zone or yellow zone, blue zone, depending on your comfort level. But you don't have to shy away from red zones, especially after you get like 200k silver from the from the safe zones, just like we did. Look at this crowd, man. This game feels alive like crazy. And if you ever look up like player base, player number of Albion Online, just don't look up to Steam database. It will show you, let's say, 10k players, but it is way more than that. People play on mobile devices, people play on the official launcher, which I recommend you to play on. If you are playing on PC, you don't really want to use Steam. Their original launcher is quite better. And if you are playing on mobile, make sure to buy stuff from their shop, from their website, because on the website, on the App Store, the prices are higher. So use their website. Once again, we got Toms. I'm not sure which way we will go. I guess this way, but because there is okay, we are going left, right? I think we should go northwest because there are camps. Okay, I don't really know what we are going to do at southwest, but let's follow the crowd and see. Oh, okay, we are just gonna skip this map, go northwest again. There are camps. Obviously, these routes will be different for you, since these things happen in real time. Just follow the crowd and complete the camps. And once I get close to 1 million silver, I'm planning to go to the black zone. I think that's where real things happen. I don't know, that's just me. I like the black zone a lot. Black zone open world action, that's my thing. We are gonna do that. And after that I will show you some tips, or let's say basics, about gathering and refining. And in the near future I will share more detailed videos on my channel, so make sure to subscribe. I already have some, but there will be more. Actually, a little bit more information about me. I used to create content about a different game. I think I made over or close to 1,000 videos about that game, including live streams. And now Albion Online is my main game, and I will create content about this game, and I will start streaming in a couple of months, I think, after we get a little bit more crowd going. So yeah, make sure to follow and drop a like if you enjoyed the content. I do this as a full-time job, so your support means a lot. And thank you for that. I hope you find it helpful. Okay, let's see if we are gonna get lucky. Okay, we got 50k. Not bad. The good thing is we have most of our loot in the bag of silvers, which means cash silver. We don't have to sell anything, so we don't pay tax on the marketplace. That's pretty nice. And if you didn't realize, our our set only costs 50k. So currently we can buy our set like 3-4 times. That's why I encourage you to go to the red zone, because even if you die, you can just buy it again with no problems. And in the red zone and in the black zone, you get the real experience, because in safe zones, people play with silly items, silly builds. You don't really get real experience, real PvP experience especially. And what I mean by that is like learning builds, how to counter things, what to do against certain builds and things like that. These all will be learned in time. It's not just gonna happen over time. Yes, you are gonna suck at PvP at start, but don't get discouraged. I'm sure you will get over the hump pretty quickly. Do you see this red zone? I mean red blob, that's what we call these in this game, blobs. Red mean enemy. So if they get too close, we will be more cautious. Okay, let's find the chest. Man, it's so hard. I can't find it. Damn it. Where is it? What? Oh. We still need to kill one more mob. I was trying to open the chest, which is not available right now. Okay, that was funny. Come on. Now we can open it. While you are opening the chest, always look around. There might be some enemy players trying to kill everyone. Okay, we looted. In total, we have 140k. And we got that in like 20 minutes. By the way, to make your party overview small, like mine, open up the settings, come to the interface, and enable small view under party interface. I think it's better, especially once you get into these crowded parties. We got bunch of faction rewards because we were helping our faction by doing these camps. So right now we have 32k faction points, which we can turn into silver. I will show you that after I am done with this. By the way, I changed my W spell to this one. It's a dash. So if the enemy comes, I want to be able to get away easier. That's why I have that. I'm gonna go check out this chest. And I will come back to this a bit later. I should be fine. Wow, no one is here. Hopefully I don't get ganked. Ten seconds left. Come on. Okay, we didn't get much. Let's just go back. Okay, they are killing the last two. Oh, it's a green chest, so probably we are not gonna get much. Still bunch of tomes. And we can sell this one for 30k. See, this is an enemy player, basically. He will try to kill people. Let's just watch him. Let's watch him what he's gonna do. He will try to one-shot people. And he almost killed a lot. Oh, I couldn't loot him. But did you see what he did? See, he killed bunch of players. That's what happens if you play careless. So always look around and try to understand what's going on. I think this chest was purple, so it means rare. I'm not sure. Yes, it was. We got 600k. Let's go. So this chest in total dropped more than 10 million. And 600k was our share. And as you can see, we are overloaded. So let's use this better bag. And use this. And since we have a lot of silver right now, we will just go back. Hopefully. Let's trash these unnecessary stuff. This is cheap too. We can trash this. And these as well. Okay, now we can move freely. Now we have to go back. And for that we can use this turn back feature. I mean journey back feature. Now we have some silver. That was lucky. And that will help us a lot. So, like I said, you can keep doing this again. If you enjoyed this type of content or you just want to make safe silver, I think this this faction stuff is pretty safe. You move around with a bunch of people. If you look around, actually, you don't die. Even if you die, you run around with a very cheap set. So we went there with a 50k set and came back with almost 800k. So you do the math. It's basically safe money making. You can keep repeating that as long as you enjoy it, right? But now to have some different stuff in the video, I will move to the black zone and show you what you can do in the black zones and how that works. But before that, let's sell these stuff so we can have more cash silver on us if needed. Okay. Create sell orders. We have no rush. We already have some cash. These should sell pretty quickly. And if the buy order price is literally the same, you can just sell it. Like this is okay too. Let's create a sell order. So this kind of depends on you, but check the prices. If they are really close, you can just fulfill the buy order. It's fine. Actually, we can keep this to use for ourselves, but let's just sell everything for now. Once again, this 3 armor, basically our whole inventory will stay the same, like weapon, offhand, and armors will stay the same. We're just gonna change the cape in the future. I mean, actually we can just change it now since we have some silver, right? Let's do that. We are gonna get Albion cape. Well, it's gonna be... Let's check the prices. This one is kinda expensive actually. Ideally, we want the Albion cape, but since this one is cheap, we can go with this. Yeah, let's go with this for now. When we upgrade our set, we will use Albion cape. And you can just keep the regular cape too, that's completely fine. But since we have some cash, we can use it. Let's use the bag of silver too. Now we have half million silver, and we have some stuff waiting to sell. which is pretty nice. We can change these as well. We can get some healing potions. Here 6, 2 of them should be enough. And this is gonna be our setup for Black Zone activities, which I will show you in a second, but get a real bag first. 4.1 should be enough. Repair that, sell it, and before we do anything else, collect all of the rewards. This is a cosmetic for your horse. To use it, click on appearance. These are appearances skins for yourself. If you click this tab, you will have your horse skin, which will look like this. And you have other skins for other mounts. These are kill emotes, avatars, and you can change how you look at that page. Okay, you can like save these community tokens in your bank to get some skins, but we don't need it on this account. But you should save them to get some cosmetics. Now we are using these and all of the tomes. So we want to increase this spec because, as you can see, each level gives us 2 specialization bonus to item power for battle axes and 0.2 bonus to item power for all axes, right? That's why we need fame to level this up. Basically, we are getting free item power by leveling this up. And this one too. This one gives bonuses to all axes, so our goal is to like get this like high as much as we can. But obviously, in time you want to reach 100. That's why we are using these, so we can get a little bit more power out of our items. As you can see, our item power is going up slowly. See, it's 867 now. Actually, I mean, it's low, but it's alright. It's normal for now. And now let me show you how you can go into the Black Zone. First of all, we will go into this place called Conqueror's Hall. Let's go there. And before we do anything else, click here and like turn off your faction status so we can go into the Black Zone. And we got more rewards. Let's claim them too. Some silver, more learning points. We are gonna use our learning points when we get to the gathering, which probably I will show you soon. Okay, let's go to the Conqueror's Hall. In here, you just move forward. And once you get here, click on it. And you just say, enter the portal. You say yes. And now we are at the Limer's portal. This is our gateway to Black Zone maps. If you open the map, you will see now we are in the Black Zone. And in here, we are gonna use this thing called Safe Portal, which will send us to random Black Zones. We will pay like 10k for it, because we have low tier items. And it will give us a gate to come back here safely for, I believe, 90 minutes. So this is what we are gonna use. Other than that, oh, I wasn't able to unflag. Other than that, let's talk about our set items. I mean, our set pieces. Because we might have to do PvP in Black Zone. So you should know why we are using these items, right? So let's just do that. First of all, on our weapon, we want to use the second Q spell and the second W spell most of the time. If anything changes, if I get some examples, I will change it and I will tell you why I changed it. But for now, it can stay like this. And deep cuts can stay on the passive. It's fine. So your main weapon will look like this for now. And we are going out for mainly PvE activities. We want to clear camps, do hidden layers, and get fame and some silver. Our main objective is not PvP, but if we have to, obviously we are gonna fight. And we have the torch. It reduces our cooldowns and increases our auto attack speed. That's why we have it. Mercenary Hood. We use Balanced Mind passive spell. And on the active spell we use this one called Haul, which slows enemies for 4.5 seconds, plus decreases damage dealt by 30% for 4 seconds, plus it interrupts enemies' spell casting. So if they are casting a spell which requires channeling, you can just use this and interrupt that. It cancels their skill. Obviously it deals a little bit of damage too. Other than that, we have Mercenary Jacket to be able to sustain in the fights. Once we activate it for 6 seconds, whenever we deal direct damage, it heals us. Once again, we are using Balanced Mind passive. And Soldier Boots, pretty simple. It increases our move speed, plus it heals us. That's all it does. And we have Toughness passive. Sometimes, well, not really. In the future, we might use Wanderlust ability as well, but for now, we are going to stick with the healing one. And Thetford Cape is, whenever we deal an auto attack, it creates a little lightning thing, deals damage up to 4 targets every 15 seconds. But we are going to change this with another cape once we upgrade our whole build a little bit in the future. And for the food, we have the fish, which increases our health regeneration outside of combat. So that's pretty simple. And we have the healing potion. And we have a bag plus a riding horse. Maybe we might go for tier 4. But let's keep it that way. If we die, we die. If we die, we are gonna update all of our items so we can update our horse. Upgrade our horse then. So no need to do anything right now. So now I'm gonna take a short break and then we are gonna start doing Black Zone content. Alright, we are back and so far we played 2 hours and 7 minutes. And we already have almost 1 million silver, which is pretty good. And now we are jumping into the Black Zone. And like I said, we are gonna use the save portal. We are gonna click on it. And we will click on travel. Hey, and here you go. Perfect, we are on a tier 5 map. Tier 5 quality 4, it's pretty good. So let me quickly explain what that means. There are tiers of the maps, which means mobs in this map will be tier 5 as well. As you can see, we have tier 6, tier 7 and tier 8. On top of that, we have the quality of the map, which impacts the drops you get and the fame you get, if I'm not mistaken, from the mobs, camps and things like that. Quality gets higher if the map is close to this area, so we are pretty close, which means it's a high quality map, it's tier 4. But for now, you don't really have to worry about that. Once you come into the maps, you need to find the camps. And camps usually look like this. For example, this one is probably a camp, this can be a camp, and this can be a camp as well, and maybe this one. And probably this big one is a group camp, which we can't complete by ourselves. So we are gonna go and check out these small ones, see if they are available. And once again, this is a full loot zone, so if we die, we lose all of our items. Keep that in mind. Our set is worth around 130k, and we have much more than that, so even if we die, it's not a problem. We can buy it back and come back again. And if we even go lower than that, we can go back to faction warfare and complete the camps with other people. You don't really have to come to Black Zone if you don't feel comfortable, but I think you should experience it as well. Maybe not right away, because you are obviously a new player. But for the video's sake, I just jumped into the Black Zone. Otherwise, I could keep playing in the factions and make even more silver, which I think you should maybe do, just like whatever you enjoy. I'm just trying to show you the other options. So far, those two were not camps. I mean, this one was a camp, but it was deactivated. These are solo dungeons. Once again, we don't do solo dungeons because they are not rewarding. Like, the outcome is pretty low, so don't even waste your time with that. And once we came across one, I will show you the hidden layers too, but we need to find that first. To go into a hidden layer, we need to find the map. And like I said, if we see one, I will explain. And this means there are more hide resources over there, which we are not interested right now. Maybe this one is a camp? Yes. Okay, this one is pretty close to the road, so we need to be careful, but we are gonna clear this one and try to open the chest. Let's see how it's gonna go. Like I said, always stay really close to your horse. That's really important. And maybe you noticed already, but I don't use my E skill back to back. It's a two-phase skill. First one deals damage and second one heals you, okay? But we don't need healing, so we just use the first phase only and wait until it's available again. Then after that we use it. But if we are really low on health, we can use it twice like this and get the healing bonus. I wasn't really trying to pull the other ones, but hey, it is what it is. We can use our chest and heal up. I took so much damage. This is not a good play, but hey. Now get onto your horse and heal up. That's how we're gonna play. Just be careful. And the damage and the healing gets increased depending on how many bleed charges you have on the target, which we apply with our skill. I mean Q spell. So as you can see, they have 1 stack right now, 2 stacks, and then now they have 3. Since my HP was low, I used both of the casts on my E to recover a little bit. Okay. Now we need to kill this lady first, and then we're gonna open up the chest. And always try to listen with your headphones. If you see like footsteps or horse noises other than yours, be ready to get onto your horse. And perfect. It's a purple one. We should get a decent loot. Yes, we got 106k, which is really nice. So basically, this is what you do in the Black Zone. And if you feel threatened, you can go back to the portal and just go back and bank your loot. It's that simple. I will try to see if is there any other camps that I can complete before going back. And once we go back, I will tell you about these two currencies, might and favor. But let's not do that right now since we are in the Black Zone. Once we go back, I will try to explain it. Alright, we have another camp here. Let's try to complete this one as well. It looks like someone recently killed some of the mobs. So we need to be aware of what's going on. And try to use your chest with your W skill because it increases your auto attack damage. Sorry, auto attack speed, which helps recover your health quicker since you hit more frequently. Okay, we healed up. For some reason, the other guy was bugged, but it is fixed now. When we kill these two, we should be able to open up the chest. Nice. This one is a blue, uncommon one. And we just got 35k out of it. Okay, in 2 minutes, this smuggler wagon will become available. So we can complete that as well. That way, you are gonna see that too. I invited him to the party, so maybe we can like complete this together. But here's another important tip. Never trust anyone in this game. He might leave the party and try to deal damage to me, try to kill me. That can happen. Probably will happen at some point, so always be careful. And since we are just gonna pick up these crates and carry them, I'm gonna change my W spell to this one to be able to dash if something goes wrong or if I want to move a little bit quickly. So far everything looks good. We got the crates and we will try to deliver them to these places, which will give us, I believe, favor, which I'm going to explain once we go to the Limehurst portal. Okay, let's deliver them, but be careful, he might like try to deal damage to us. See, we got 2k might and some favor too, yeah. We can use favor to get some rewards, let's say. So basically we can turn it into, yeah, we can turn it into silver. Oh, he delivered the other crate, but we didn't get the points for it because we were far away. I'm not sure exactly, maybe we got it and I didn't see, but it's fine either way. Okay, we got some weekly rewards. So we have 10k favor, which we will turn into silver. Oh, what's going on? Oh, we might fight. Okay. He went into his place, so can't do much about that. If we go inside, we will die because of the guards. There is no reason to try to deal with this guy right now. Okay, let's go back and so I can show you what favor does or what we can do with favor. And like I said, to go back, we just need to reach our portal and teleport back. Alright, this is our portal. Just click on it and we are back. And we got 200k from this run. Let's sell the stuff we got.
Local goods.
Okay. And we can quick sell the rest.
Satisfied?
So, with favor, you can come to this NPC called Energy Manipulator. Click on it.
Ambition always
Open up
path.
this this tab called Favor Rewards. You can get this Tome of Insight, which gives you 200k combat fame, which I don't really recommend. Or you can buy this Conqueror chest, or you can buy Siphoned Energy and sell it or use it. So when you have 10 Siphoned Energy, this button becomes activated, and if you click on it, your item power goes up 100, but there's a 15% chance the gear will break and permanently be destroyed. So we are not gonna do that just yet, but that's a thing, keep in mind.
Rich gold sent.
So let's just buy one of these and I can show you the rewards you get from it. Once you get it, just click on use. And this is what you get. For example, we got 2 tomes. We got 40k, 100k, 140, 240, and 340k silver. We got 4 siphoned energy and some materials which we can sell. So that's what you can do with favor. Basically free silver. And I forgot to show you what you can do with your faction points. So let's just go back and I will show you what you can do. You want to go back to the Limehurst, find the faction NPC, which is right here. Click on it. Click on the second tab. Right now you can get this chest, which will give you similar rewards to the other chest we just opened, but way less rewarding, so don't go for this. You can get these and sell them, or you can start to craft capes. I'm not sure if you want to do that as a beginner. That's something that you might worry about later on. Like I said, you can just buy these here. For example, transport them to another royal city, which these items will be more expensive, and sell them. You can do the same thing with 3 hearts as well. And you can get some other quests. For example, let's say you carry some of those hearts with you through the safe zones, obviously, and get rewards by giving them. So let's say, I'm just giving examples. Let's say you carry like 15 of these 3 hearts to Fort Sterling, and in return, I believe you get like 18 mountain hearts, for example. You can do that. But for now, I will just buy them. Get them. So these will sell for 500k in Limehurst. What else you can do is you can just like basically carry them through the map to Fort Sterling or some other city and sell for a higher price. Ideally, you should do that, but I don't want to spend time doing it right now because it's pretty simple. You just follow the map, follow yellow zones. For example, you will go to Yew Woods, then Aspen Woods, Ines Mon, then Roman Woods, then then this Penn map, and then this George map. I'm butchering the names. And then you reach to Fort Sterling and sell them over there, for example. But in our case, I'm just gonna put them into the marketplace in here and get the silver. And that's how you turn your faction points into silver and your favor into silver. Let's put them for sale. We will see we are gonna get way less money for them, 350k. If we carried them to a different city, we would probably get around 500k. So you should do that. Or you can take those transport contracts and try to earn more money. I will make a separate video about those things, but this video is just to get you started. Like, I'm not gonna push every single thing to its limits. I just want to show you what you can do. For example, I already showed you faction warfare. I could spend 10 more hours doing that, but I mean, you're just gonna repeat the same thing. And same applies for the Black Zone. You can do that for 10 hours. The outcome will be similar. Obviously, I will show you a couple more Black Zone routes. I mean, not routes, but gameplay, let's say. I'm not just gonna cut it out right now to show you more outcome, what you can get from those. But you get the idea. After the Black Zone, I will show you the basics of gathering and refining. Now we will go back to the Black Zone. Since we already unlocked Limehurst Portal, you don't have to go through Conqueror's Hall every time. You can just click here and pick Limehurst Portal. And here we are. Once again, we are just going to use the save portal. But before that, let's collect our rewards. Use it. After a certain point, you can start to save the Tome of Insights for different weapons to unlock them, you know. But for now, I'm just gonna use them. We can clear our messages. These are just, you know, items sold in the marketplace messages. Delete those. And all of the 3 hearts sold. So now we have 1.6 million. And I believe we can continue. And our battle axe and all other weapons are at level 29. Out of 100, 120 actually, but our goal is to reach 100. So we are at 29 spec on our armors and battle axe. So this one is a tier 6 quality 3 map. So the mobs might be a little bit more stronger than tier 5. But we should be able to clear them. But with our current power, clearing tier 7 maps probably will be a little bit tough. So just try to stick to tier 5 and tier 6 maps for now. I forgot to change my W spell. We are gonna fix that in a second. And these are hideouts, basically guild homes for guild members. These are specific to guilds. For example, this one is for Revolut's guild. This one is for Coal Flakes, for example. So you can't get into them, but people can come out of those. So you should be careful around these hideouts. Now see, there is someone. Let's check him out. Okay. We don't really want to fight with him because his item power is low, but that's the trick that people do to show their item power low. He wasn't using a cape. So if we lower our cape, we are 750 item power and he's 950. So there are 200 IP difference, which is not a fight you want to take. And he had spec on his weapons and armor. So basically that's a noob trap. Just be careful. Okay, this is a group camp. We can't really do much in here. Let's take a look at the closer maps. Okay, we are right next to a safe zone. So that's not good actually, because people can come out of that easily. So this map might be a little bit more crowded than we like to have. So if I can't find another camp, we might just go back and use the safe portal again, because this is not a good area. And these little things are hidden treasures. See, we got 27k silver out of that. So keep your eyes open. And these are gathering nodes. In this one, there are 30 tier 6 wood, and in this one, 5.1 stone, 30 of them. Just a side note if you wonder what they are. No, this is another group camp, which we can't do. Okay, I'm not really feeling good about this map, so I'm just gonna go back and use the portal once again. And just like that, we are back. We can put these into our bank. To move everything at once, you can click this button and choose from inventory, and here you go. Now we can go back. Another tier 6 map. Quality 3, not bad. Let's see where we are. Okay, this is not too bad. Let's look around. You can always check dead bodies. Sometimes people can't loot everything, and you can get some leftovers. And I'm planning to do Black Zone content until we can find a hidden layer, so I can show you that one as well. But I'm sure you are getting the general feel of things, right? So far, for a beginner, I think the faction warfare stuff was more fun than this, to be honest. But it will get boring after a while, so I'm just showing you options. But if I were you, probably I would do a lot of faction content before I do anything else, because you can make silver, plus you can get fame, a lot of fame. So that looks like the best beginner option right now. Okay. So we are gonna check this place, and then check this place. There was a hidden layer map inside of this group dungeon, but that hidden layer maps are protected by the mobs around them. Since I'm not gonna be able to kill the group camp monsters, it was useless for us. That's why we moved on. By the way, like, if you feel like I'm missing things, like if you have other questions, just join my Discord and ask. I will try to reply all of your questions. You can use the comment section for that as well. More people can help you with that. But don't shy away from joining Discord. It's discord.gg/Hubbo. As you might already understand, the glowing ones are harder to kill. And they give more fame. And in the upcoming days, I will make 0 to hero videos. So in those videos, I'm not just gonna stop after doing 2 hours of faction or 1 hour of Black Zone content. There will be a goal, for example, like 10 million, 15 million silver or spec goals, and I will play until I reach those. Those videos should be helpful for you too. And if you already watched the video this far, make sure to like, subscribe and leave a like on the video. I'm trying to reach 20k subscribers pretty soon, actually. We might even reach this month, who knows, if we try. So if you help out with that, I would be really happy. If we can kill these two, the chest will open. But if someone else comes right now, we are gonna be in a really, really bad spot. See, we are almost dead. This is not good. But we managed. And all that for a green chest. So we are not gonna get silver. Only tomes. That was close. That was very risky. Okay, we might try to open this chest. But most likely it will be contested. So you can try to party up with the other people and open it up together, but they can betray you, so be careful. But we are gonna check it out in like 2 minutes. Sometimes, if actually you can get these in purple, they can be really rewarding. Let's use these. And here you can see our item power going up. Slowly. I will check this campsite to see if it is active or not. And then we will come back for the chest. And if you see a big red blob in black zone, just like this, they will most likely not here for you. They usually go to these territories most of the time. So be careful, but they are not hunting you, so you can be relaxed. But on their way, if they go this way, to northwest, they might open the chest. But it looks like, just like I said, they are going to the territory. Nothing to do with us, I believe. No one is around just yet, but since it's right next to the gate, someone can just come up. And it looks like that red blob was just passing by, nothing to do with this map. So it's all good. 20 seconds left. If no one shows up, we are gonna open this up by ourselves. Who knows? But be careful. People can jump up at the last second, you never know. But I feel like we are pretty safe. Ah, it's a green one. Let's see if we are gonna get something. 100k, not bad. Let's just get out. I will try to clear this camp. And then we can go back. You don't want to risk your inventory at this point. You still have like very low silver. 1.6 million might seem a lot since you just started, but it's not. You will need more than that in the long run. So we will try to save what we can save. But right now, if we die, it's okay. These bats are really annoying, so try to be careful when they explode. Let's eat our foods. Recover our health quickly. Oh, this is crowded. Always try to kill the witch first. That's the most annoying. These two might not be enough. So let's kill these first. Now, once we kill these two ladies, it's gonna be enough. Nice, blue one. Another 100k. Really good. Let's check here. And then we can go back, I think. Okay, so the route is we are gonna check this place, and then this place, and then we're gonna go back. Okay, this one is still empty. Okay, there is nothing in this one too, but we found a coffer. Let's open it up. These are randomly appear on the map. 35k. Free silver. And we got 250k in total from this little run. Let's go back, sell stuff, and I think we can upgrade our gear. Right now we are using 4.1, which equals to tier 5, and we will upgrade to tier 5.1. I mean, we are just gonna get 5.1 gear, which means, yeah, I mean, equals to tier 6 basically. I don't know why I made it a little bit more complicated than it is, but it's all good. Now let's sell these. We can sell, actually, let's just sell these first. Just check the prices. If the quick sell makes sense, just quick sell them. If not, create a sell order. I'm just gonna quick sell the rest. We can use these too. We are at almost 2 million, but now we are gonna spend a little bit of silver. So we want to buy tier 5. And then we are gonna do the same thing. We are gonna get runes and upgrade them to 5.1. Or you can just buy 5.1 by yourself. But upgrading them yourself usually makes it a little bit cheaper. So that's why we are doing that. Okay. Let's sell these. The bag can stay. We are gonna upgrade our horse to tier 4 as well. Oops, not this one. Okay. We are gonna change the cape as well. Just type Ava Cave and pick 4.2 is fine. And then we are gonna get runes. Just type rune, select tier 5. Sorry, tier 5. Well, I think, yeah, we need 768. I had to check my notes. 768. Just type 49 for the price. And boom. We got everything we need. Oh, I forgot to buy the horse. Just pick horse here. Tier 4. And we can get ourselves a soup, tier 5. It basically does the same thing with the fish, but a bit better. Yo, where are the runes at? Did I pick the wrong price? Let me see. Oh, they are here, sorry. Oh, okay. Price was not enough. Now we good. I think I bought a little bit more, but it's fine. We need to go to Artifact Foundry, which is on the right side of the map. We are using the same abilities. See, our item power went up to 925. Because higher tier items starting from tier 5 gives extra mastery modifier, which gives us a little bit more item power. Anyways, let's upgrade them.
With diligence, elementary. Unveil your secret.
Now we are at 1000 item power. That's a milestone, by the way, which is a decent milestone. Now we should be able to clear the camps a little bit more easier. Actually, a lot more easier. So let's just go and do that. Now, as you can see, we pay almost a double because we have better gear. get used to it. Things will get expensive from now on. I mean, not everything, but... Okay, this is a tier 7 map. Let's check the surroundings. This is a low tier map. Actually, very low tier map. Tier 2. I mean, quality. I was trying to say quality. But it's okay. Let's go to the tier 6. And check that one out. Oh, it looks like we got a bunch of rewards too. Let's claim them. Actually, we can claim them when we are back. No rush. Okay, this is an entrance to Corrupted Dungeon, which you don't have to use at all because you can go to the Corrupted Dungeons from the Royal City right away. They changed it. I think we are not really gonna touch on Corrupted Dungeons in this video. It's just 1 versus 1 PvP. If you are interested in that, you can look up Corrupted Dungeon builds and play with those. You don't really need spec for Corrupted Dungeons. Probably I will make a separate video explaining Corrupted Dungeons, like something like Corrupted Dungeons for beginners or something like that. So in the next couple of months, I will be focusing on beginner content. On the side, I will make regular build videos, just like I do all the time. But beginners will be my priority in the next couple of months, so I can refer to those videos when someone asks any questions about the game. That's my plan at least. I'm sure you guys will like it. Okay, these two guys might chase us. Yeah, they're gonna chase us. It looks like. It's fine. Just try to get away. Now our set costs almost 300k, so a little bit more people will be attracted to us. We can try to clear this camp, but don't forget there are gankers around. So we need to be a bit more careful. They can definitely jump on us because they already saw us in this map. And by the way, you don't need to upgrade your gear this early if you don't feel confident. But once again, even if we die right now, we can buy this set 5 more times at least. So it's fine. And we are not really gonna go higher than 5.1 for a long time because we don't have enough spec to make the most out of high tier items. I'm sorry if I press the buttons too hard. Sometimes I can't control myself. Rare purple one. Might be good. 173k. Yeah, it's decent. And there is, here you go, Lair map. Once you click that, it shows you a special dungeon entrance just to you. But others can see that dungeon entrance until you get into it as well. So someone might find it and get in, but that's not very likely. So we're just gonna go there and I will show you what you need to do. These dungeons, these solo boss Lair dungeons are worth to do because all you need to do is just kill the boss and you get the chest. And the rewards are pretty decent most of the time. Obviously depending on your luck, the quality of the map, the tier of the map. But they are worth doing. And there is a trick to be safe. So we get in just like this. And once you get in, click here and click on logout. Wait until this number goes down to 210. And after that moment, no one can enter. So once someone gets into a dungeon, after 90 seconds, the dungeon entrance closes and no one else can see it. Okay? That's the tip. And let's say someone got in right now. You shouldn't go out because, do you see this debuff? You cannot gain a spam buff again right now. If I go out, I'm not going to be able to use my skills and I'm not going to get a shield. So if there is someone outside, they will kill me. So even if someone comes in right now, you just run around, don't hit him, don't get into combat, otherwise you still cannot get out. So just try to waste some time until this one goes away, and then you can get out if you get ganked. That's what you need to do. You need to be calm, don't hit him, don't use your spells on him. You can use your potion, you can run around, but don't hit the guy if you don't want to fight, obviously. So that's how you do hidden layers in a safe way. Never rush, just wait. You don't want to be ganked. You just started playing, you want to chill out and do your content. So take the time off, stay like for a minute and a half. And when you see this message, you are safe. The entrance to this dungeon has closed and no more players can enter. So we have this for ourselves now. Unfortunately, I think this is just a blue chest, which might be too rewarding. Still worth to do, you never know. Probably not in this map, but you can get millions just from one single chest. And just like that, we finished the layer. And as I said, it's a blue chest. We are gonna open it up. And we got 80k with basically zero effort. And in high tier maps and high quality maps, you really can get millions out of these chests. So make sure to do them. And now we are just gonna click A and get out. And I think we can go back to Limehurst portal and save our money. Since this is not a really good map, low tier, low quality. Obviously we need to go back to this map first, because our portal was in that one. And don't take the straight roads, always take like the alternative ways to go to the portals, I mean the gates. If there are gankers, they will probably wait around the main road, so try to be careful with that. Okay, and I think that was the main thing other than the solo camps in the black zones, the boss layers. And I showed you that too. Basically, this is what you do in black zone. Once you get more spec and obviously more item power, you can try to do higher tier maps too. And once you get decent enough silver, don't get greedy. Okay, greed kills in this game. If you get decent amount of silver, just go back, put it into your bank, sell it, and be happy. Don't get greedy. Unless you really know what you are doing. And even then, greed kills 100%. Okay, let's sell these. I'm just gonna quick sell. Let's get our rewards. Let's use learning points. And those learning points will be useful because now we are going to talk about gathering and refining. That's our next topic. I think I made everything clear with the black zone and the save portal. If you are playing solo, just use this. Don't walk from the Limehurst. That doesn't make any sense at this point of the game. Always use this because it gives you a safe way to come back. I'm sure you get the point. If you have questions, ask in the comment section or like join Discord, message in there. I have a questions channel so you can ask whatever you want to know about the game. I will try to help you. And I'm sure others will try to help you as well. And if you want detailed videos, anything about I already covered or didn't cover, leave a comment or come to Discord and tell me and I will make that happen. Okay? So now, once again, I'm going to take a little break and come back and we're going to talk about gathering and refining, okay? it will be a second for you. Alright, now I will show you how you can start gathering. Personally, I don't like gathering. I find it kind of boring, even though I have unlocked tier 8 on all of the nodes except stone on my main account. But I will show you anyways if you want to do it. And we played 3 hours and 10 minutes and we made more than 2 million silver. So to just make silver, the methods I already showed you, I think it's better and more enjoyable in my opinion. But let's go back to Limehurst and talk about gathering. Currently, we only have tier 2 gathering tools unlocked. So first we need to unlock tier 3 and then tier 4. This should take around 30 minutes, maybe up to an hour. But before that, for this, quick learn needs to be available, which we will come to that in a second. So activate quick learn here, okay, and come back down. You don't want anything else other than gathering available, activated. For now, we can only activate copper, but others will show up pretty soon. So let's go back and get our gathering tools. Since we are at Limehurst, we are gonna focus on gathering wood and hide. So let's buy the tools for that. Obviously, we need to come here, gathering equipment, choose hide, skin and knives, buy tier 2, buy tier 3, and buy tier 4. Okay, and come back again, click on wood, buy the axe, once again tier 4, tier 3 and tier 2. And now we need the other gear that we need. We are mainly gonna focus on hide, because as a beginner I think that makes the most sense. You can only buy tier 4 skinner equipment, which we will do. Okay, and we buy the cap. And then we get the work boots. This is just for safe zone gathering, by the way. This is to get you started. I will make more in detail, more tips videos about gathering. It's just gonna be a one video with more information specific for gathering. But as a beginner, you should gather in the safe zones only for now. Actually, safe zone gathering is way more profitable than people think it is. But we are gonna talk about that in a different video. Okay, buy the ox. You can buy tier 3 or tier 4. We can buy tier 4, we have money. But if you don't, you can just buy tier 3. And that's about it. Obviously, let's not forget, we need to buy pork pie. We'll just buy like 5 of them. We are gonna use this while we gather. It increases our gathering yield plus max load, which is important. We are gonna use that. And you can buy gathering potions. For now, tier 4 should be enough. You can use this to gather faster, basically. Normally, you don't need to use your regular armor set, but since tier 4 is not unlocked for us, we will keep it on. And since we are gonna gather in the safe zones, we can flag up to get faction points while doing that. And since we have only tier 2 gathering equipment, we need to go to a tier 3 zone and gather there. We can go to tier 4 too. They have tier 2 resources as well. With a tier 2 gathering tool, you can gather tier 2 resources and tier 3. So you can always gather one tier up, but it will be slow. And let's say we are using tier 4 skin and knife and we found 5.1 resource. We cannot gather that. We can only gather flat tier 5s with tier 4 gear. And it's not worth doing because it will be too slow. So here we can just kill these wolves and gather them. and eat your pork pie. Don't forget about that. We will keep doing that until we unlock tier 4. Which might take some time. I might not show you every single kill. But we will get there. Just like, since we are focusing on animal skinner, just activate this one and close this. You can maybe focus on lumberjack too, so if you want that, you can unlock this too. But it's better to just focus on one thing, since we don't have unlimited learning points. If you buy premium, you will get 30 learning points per day, which is good. Another reason to get premium. Let's kill this one too. And once we get to tier 4, we can go to these zones too. But not right now. Oh, we forgot to use the ox. It will increase our carrying capacity a lot. You can see here we are at 33%. Tier 3 will be unlocked very soon. As you can see, we are gathering the tier 3 a bit slower because we only have tier 2 available right now. And just like that, we unlock tier 3 gathering. I mean, hide gathering. So now we are going for tier 4. Quick learn is activated. These things have durability as well. If they go red, you need to buy another one. Or you can just repair it. And you can use the repair station in the city to do that. It's right here. Oh, by the way, if you don't want to level up lumberjack at the same time, you don't have to buy these, obviously. After this, I'm gonna go to a tier 4 zone, because now we can gather tier 4 animals too. It will be slow, but to just show you, I think we can go. We are already getting close to 10% for tier 4. Like I said, it will take around like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And after that, I will show you how you can refine. And then I think that's gonna be our end line, I believe. At this point, you should open up some videos, some movies or something like that. Because gathering in the safe zone, if you are just gonna look at the screen, it will be hella boring. So you should do something else at the same time. Oh, and I forgot something. You should buy books, journals. I'm glad I just remembered that in time. And we had to buy more skin and knives anyway, so let's go back and let's talk about journals. Since we are gathering height, we can buy these journals, empty journals. These will be filled up while we gather, and then we can sell the full versions for a higher price. You can buy as many as you need. I'm not sure how many we are gonna need, so I just bought 4. People use these in their islands for their workers, but you can just sell them in the marketplace. We are not getting into islands. I don't really recommend it right away, at least. So you can just fill them up and sell them. Or if you plan to get into islands in the future, you might want to keep them for yourself, but it's not really worth it. You can just sell them for now. Islands are really long-term investments. You get your money's worth way later. It takes time to collect your investment, basically. So not really good for beginners, I think. So now I'm just gonna keep gathering until we unlock T4. And after that I will show you how you can refine stuff. We are at 90%, getting close to tier 4. I was about to fall asleep, but we are getting close. It's been like 45 minutes since we started. Hopefully we will reach that soon. I'm not sure why I'm doing it myself, But I am just trying to give you a time frame about how long it takes to reach tier 4. And then I will tell you about refining details, the basic details. I think this will be enough. Come on. Yep, we reached tier 4. So, as soon as you reach tier 4, here is what you need to do. Open up your destiny board, come here, click on tier 4 adept animal skinner, and turn off quick learn. You don't want this open. Just keep it open for tier 5. And once you unlock tier 6, come back down and close tier 5. That's important. You don't want to waste your learning points on low tier spec, okay? Just don't forget to do that. And now we can use our gathering armors. You can use whatever you want here. These should be fine in safe zones. So to reach tier 4, we spent like 45 minutes. And 2 tier 3 skinning knives were required to reach tier 4. Okay, and we done that. And we were able to complete 3 journals, tier 3. And one of them sells for 4k. And we bought them for 1.5k. So that's how you make money from these journals. And once you move on to tier 4, you are gonna fill the tier 4 ones if you collect tier 4 resources and sell or use it for yourself in the future. So that's out of the way. And we have our raw resources here, right? But how we can turn this into usable material? Normally, you can just go into this city, Limehurst, and go to these tanners and do it. But no, you don't want to do it in Limehurst, because if you check local production bonuses and come down to refining bonus, you will see this city has 40% bonus for fiber, which is not height. To refine height, you need to find the city with the height refining bonus. And that's Martlock. As you can see here, it says 50% because today there is 10% extra bonus. So normally this will say 40. If you want to refine a lot of height, you need to come down to Martlock and use one of the tanners in here. So we are just going to go there and do that. That way you will see how refining higher tier resources works. Ideally, you want to close your faction flag and then just walk through the safe zones. First go to Bridgeforge and then follow the safe zones for Martlock. You can just do that and reach Martlock safely. It's not worth doing for this low amount of height. Just collect more and then go. Because, like I said, this is too low to make that trip. Just keep gathering, but once it's time for refining, you need to go to Martlock to refine these heights. To not waste any time, and since I'm not going to use this account in the future, I will just use the travel planner, which you shouldn't, don't do this at all, okay? This is not the way. I just don't want to walk all that way for no reason. I'm just going there to show you, okay? You don't do this. You just walk from the yellow zones. I don't want to repeat that again. Once you come to Martlock, click on one of the tanners and all of them will be highlighted. And here you need to look at the access rights. Even it says custom, most of the time you can use it. And after that we need to look at the price. For example, this one, it says usage fee per 100 nutrition consumed for users is 1000. That's expensive, and we are looking at the price for the users, okay? This one is 1565. Here we have 539. So we can just go to that one. And this one is public too. So we will just go there. Okay, we arrived at our destination. So as you can see here, you can just refine tier 2 resources right away. But tier 3 will require tier 2 leather plus tier 3 hide. And tier 4 will require tier 3 leather and tier 4 hide. And this list goes on like this. For tier 5 you need tier 4 leather and tier 5 leather. I mean tier 5 hide. This goes up like this. For example, for enhanced ones, you need enhanced tier 4 leather and enhanced tier 5 leather. Okay, it goes like that up to tier 8. You always need one tier below. So you just start by refining the low tier, then tier 3, then tier 4. That's what we are gonna do. In the future, you might just gather tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, and don't even worry about tier 2, tier 3. You can just buy the lower tier from the market. But as a beginner, you will gather all of these by yourself, or if needed, you can just buy the missing parts from the marketplace. And if you are gonna buy from the marketplace, for hide, you need to go to Bridgewatch marketplace and then buy whatever you need, the raw material. You are gonna go buy hide from Bridgewatch, come to Martlock, refine it yourself, then do whatever you want to do with it. Or obviously you can always gather yourself and come to Martlock, okay? So we are just gonna refine this. And there is a potato salad in the marketplace that you can use, which will increase this refine and crafting speed. But for now we don't need it. We are just gonna click refine and wait. And as you can see, we got 189 hide back because of the return rate, okay? This number will be 36% something for you. It says 40% right now because of the extra event, but you get the point. If you refine, you get some of it back free. So that's why you want to come to Martlock for hide. That's the trick. You get more raw resources, basically for free. And now we can refine tier 3 leather by using tier 2 leather and tier 3 hide. This mechanic applies for all of the raw resources like stone, ore, fiber, everything. And we are gonna get some of the resources back. I mean, not some of them, like 40% straight up in our case. And then you can use these materials to craft items, and then you can sell those items. But I think item crafting usually not worth the pain. Already, like, there are way more experienced, let's say, crafters in the game, and they have better profit margins than you, because they like craft their items in their hideouts and things like that to get extra bonuses, which you won't be able to. So competing with those guys doesn't really make sense. Personally, I would stop at this stage. Or you can check the market, and if you can find something worth crafting, you can do that too. But I'm not even sure if I'm gonna cover that in a video, because that's not really my interest. But this is basically the basics of gathering and refining. And now you know. Now you can carry this back to Limehurst and sell it, because probably price will be higher in Limehurst compared to here, because the bonus is in this city. So that will drive the price a little bit down. But you can always check the prices in different marketplaces. Just go full naked and use the travel planner to travel to different cities without paying anything. And then you can check the market prices. And I think we are done here with this. So if I missed something, sorry. The gathering and refining thing is not really my thing. I do it occasionally. I don't really enjoy gathering myself. But if I get into it more, I might make a more detailed video about it. But I'm sure you can find, if you're interested in gathering and refining, you can find more detailed guides about it on YouTube. But mainly my goal in this video was to give you an idea about what you can do as a new player and have a really good start. Like, this video should help you greatly because now you can do silver and fame easily without risking yourself in faction wars. If you want a little bit more risk, you can go red zone faction. And if you really want to improve yourself and learn the real world of Albion, you can get your set and use the safe portals for black zones. You can do that too because you already have some money-making methods from the faction warfare. It should work for you 100%. And if you feel like you're gonna watch something on the side, then you can go gather. Otherwise, personally, I don't really like gathering, but you might really enjoy it, so make sure to give it a shot. Tier 4 takes like 45 minutes for one specialization, so you can give it a shot anytime you want. I think I covered the things I want to cover. Obviously, there are other things in the game that you can do. There are Avolian roads, mists, but I don't think those are really good for beginners. But I will be making videos about those separately. So for now, I think you should stick with faction warfare and black zone plus gathering. That should be way more than enough to make some capital silver-wise. You can even make enough silver to buy your first premium. And if you don't want to spend silver on your premium, you can just buy it with your real-life money, which is, in my opinion, it's worth it, but it's up to you. And yeah, I think that's all. If you have questions, use the comment section. I will try to help you. I am sure others will help you too. And if you have more detailed questions or follow-ups, join the Discord, discord.gg/habo. I will help you over there too. Don't be shy. And if you think I missed something and if you want to see me cover another topic, just let me know in the comment section and I will do it. Like I said, in the next couple of months, I will be focused on beginner content. So just let me know whatever you need. I will try to cover. So yeah, thanks for listening to me. I think it was a good journey. Let's see how many hours we played. I think it's around 4 hours and 20 minutes, but let's double check. Video will be obviously shorter. Okay, yeah. We played 4 hours and 20 minutes. We unlocked tier 4 gathering. We made more than 2 million. Discovered couple ways of making silver and doing PvP, PvE content with group or solo. Yeah, I think you are really set for a good start. If this was helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That helps a lot. And yeah, thanks for tuning in and take care. See you on the next one.